Vegan food used to be so centered around creating alternatives to food that there wasn't an actual effort to create delicious food. Things are changing now that there are more resources and with the advent of places like Slutty Vegan. What's so special about Slutty Vegan, by the way? Why does the chain draw so many celebrities to its doors? In this video, we've compiled a bunch of celebrities that like the chain. We'll also explore their reasons for liking it. Stay tuned for more. You might be wondering, what is Slutty Vegan and why is it special? People may not take motivational speakers seriously, but there is one thing they constantly say that is still relevant in today's corporate world: the need of having a clear vision. They tell you that the most sustainable way to start a business is to identify a problem and create a solution. Aisha Cole did just that, becoming a vegetarian in 2014 and committing to veganism just a few years later. She came up with the idea of making junk food solely for vegans. She started out hoping to make it a ghost kitchen, and now her business is a $100 million chain that operates out of more than 4 chains across the US. Sex is the restaurant's main theme, and the food is always named after lewd acts. This was probably why it was so easy to sell to even non-vegans. Sells, you know, but even that cannot explain why so many celebrities and politicians are so hooked on the food there. Even in the days of its youth, celebrities like Snoop Dogg and Tyler Perry talked extensively about the quality of the food, and politicians like Cory Booker, Eric Adams, and Keisha Lance Bottoms have added their voices to the mix. Some may question what it was about the chain that attracted these famous people. For what reason was Slutty Vegan selected as the food truck service that would go on to make millions of dollars and receive countless celebrity endorsements at no cost to the company? It's different for every one of them. Since its first location opened in Atlanta, many famous people have praised it. Let's start with Usher. Singer and songwriter Usher was one of the earliest celebrities to try the burgers at Slutty Vegan. This was going back to 2019, when the chain hadn't even opened up its first brick-and-mortar locations. The video was posted and reposted over all of social media, first posted by Usher, and then by the Slutty Vegan Instagram account. According to Usher, the vegan burgers were making him feel frisky. It's not the first word we might use to describe food, but it works in this case. In the video, we see Usher about to try the Menage a Trois burger. Yes, that's the actual name. And it looks like it's a meal worth fighting for. This particular meal is made from the restaurant's Impossible Burger, a patty with vegan bacon, vegan cheese, and vegan shrimp, the usual vegetables that are lettuce and tomatoes, and finished off with the chain's signature slutty sauce. I can't blame Usher for looking so hungry in the video. As far as we can tell, his reason for liking the burgers is the whole feeling frisky thing. Could you not hold us to that, by the way? Viola Davis is a fan of the brand too. As you probably would have figured out, Viola Davis didn't exactly walk into a Slutty Vegan location and claim to be feeling frisky on video, and it's just as well. She too was an early fan of the brand, and she liked it so much that she hired the food truck service to cater to her on set. Her fondness for the company may have something to do with its proprietor, Pinky Cole. Keep in mind that its popularity grew during the COVID-19 pandemic, when stories of tragic events like the one involving George Floyd and Breonna Taylor were widely reported. Viola was pleased by the woman's self-sufficiency and her dedication to her community, as well as by the tasty cuisine. Since we're talking politics, might as well include NYC Mayor Eric Adams. When Slutty Vegan decided to open its first location in NYC, Mayor Eric Adams personally recorded a welcome video to send to the brand. He was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes and, as a result, has been on a strict plant-based diet ever since. Slutty Vegan is, after all, vegan. As a result, it is the kind of restaurant he would occasionally want to visit. A leader leads by example, according to him. One of his major goals is to create a healthy food revolution all over the city. Patronizing vegan restaurants and encouraging their business is a vested interest for him. One can easily see why he would speak in favor of the restaurant in the first place. Gabrielle Union likes the brand too. Gabrielle Union is a household name from distinguished Nollywood, and she only just showed interest in the brand recently, specifically as a thank you for Pinky Cole's humanitarian efforts. business. She paid in full for all visitors and tweeted that the food was great and the people were too. This came after Pinky promised to pay the college tuition of Rayshard Brooks, whom the Atlanta Police Department shot. After Pinky made the announcement, she got a lot of flack, but soon garnered the support of celebrities like Gabrielle Union, who showed gratitude for helping out. It looks like being philanthropic is actually a good thing to be. Snoop Dogg's plant-based tastes aren't limited to, you know. Are you surprised that Snoop Dogg is a fan of plant-based foods? You aren't alone. We are just as surprised as you are. Although there has been no indication to show he's a vegan or follows a strict vegan diet, he has occasionally promoted vegan brands and encouraged people to pursue more sustainable methods of dietary sustenance. He was also one of the original celebrity fans of the Slutty vegan. Just like Usher, he was shown in a video munching on some vegan fries from the brand. The burger is nowhere to be seen, so it's safe to assume that he must have eaten it already. When he gives the cashier the thumbs up at the end of the film, it usually implies that his lunch was well received. Excellent work, Snoop. Spike Lee was photographed holding a brand shirt. Spike Lee, the director, also joined the group of people loving the brand and gave it endorsements. Recently, a location was opened in Brooklyn, and he took a picture of himself with one of the brand shirts. Although he hasn't officially said anything about the brand, it's safe to say he really likes it. There's no indication that he is on a vegan diet, but for the Golden Globes Awards, he supported a vegan charity named Peace for Animals. Unsurprisingly, he would then go on to support the new Black-owned business that was opening in town. Might we be expecting a change of lifestyle from the Black Klansman director? This list wouldn't be complete without mentioning Shaq. Shaq is a big name in basketball and punditry, so he's a pretty influential person. He's also one of the biggest men you've probably ever seen, and he must have gotten there eating a lot of meat. He's previously mentioned wanting to reduce his meat intake, so it's reasonable to assume he's considering a vegan diet. Most people have trouble going vegan because they cannot give up junk food. Slutty Vegan is a vegan version of junk food, so there's no need to worry about that. Shaquille O'Neal said in a show that he's always wanted to eat healthily, and a friend introduced him to the brand. He can now eat junk as much as he wants while eating healthy. Win-win for everyone involved. Tyler Perry is a fan of the brand, and that's putting it mildly. The business started sometime in 2017, and as far back as 2018, Tyler Perry was on video talking about it when it was still just one of the many food truck businesses out there. Slutty Vegan has the video on their Instagram account captioned, "Mama, we made it." The sentiment is understandable, given that Tyler Perry is one of Hollywood's most prominent African-American names. If you started a business and such a person was on record saying that your food was too good to be vegan before breaking into a dance, you would be happy too. Although the director hasn't said anything about what makes the brand special to him, we're choosing to interpret his joy as why he's really into it. Chris Paul even wears the hoodie out. The issue that got Gabby Union interested in the brand was the same issue that pulled Chris Paul in too. He was one of the celebrities who paid in full for all visitors to be served in 2020. He did the same thing in 2021 to give the brand more endorsement and business. He's such a fan of the brand that he was even noted to have worn the brand's hoodie courtside at a game a few years ago. There is a commitment to brand loyalty here. The most compelling thing about the business is that it makes good food. For more videos like this, subscribe to our channel and receive more updates on the brand and other pop culture references you may need. Like that video and let us know your thoughts about the brand in the comments section. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.